If you don't plan your book before you write it, you 100% cannot write a great book. Full stop. Now, I'm not saying you can't write a book, and I'm not even saying that you can't write a book that will make money. Both of those things are possible, but I'm talking about writing a great book that is memorable and will have a lifespan beyond simply the sales cycle on Amazon. Now, even to just take the best example of somebody who wrote a book without planning it, a pantser extraordinaire, Jack Kerouac. He wrote On the Road in one sitting. He didn't even have sheets of paper. He had a roll of paper and just wrote until he vomited out the entire manuscript all in one sitting of, I don't know how long and how many amphetamines that he took to get it that way. But in that case, it worked because he was writing about his own life. And so he had planned it out by living it. And that's why it worked. Now, maybe you are a Philip Roth or a Jack Kerouac or somebody else of that character. But for most of us mortals who are writing in genres, if you want to actually write something good, you need to plan it in advance. If you are going to plan, by the way, I do have a story planning guide that you can download for free. Just write story planning guide, please, down below, and I'll send that to you right away. Now, the reason why you need to plan is because a story is a complicated and nuanced machine that has many different layers and many different parts that all work together. Now, you can write without planning and create a story that hangs together, but then during the process of writing, what you are doing is you are laying out the tracks of that story, the plot points of that story. You can't lay out the plot points while doing literary devices, while doing good dialogue, while doing a character arc, while doing other elements of story, and so on. To do that, you need to work your way through it systematically, building it up layer by layer in the same way that people paint frescoes on walls, in the same way that Leonardo da Vinci did studies before he painted his paintings, by figuring out the exact way that a hand would look through notebook after notebook after notebook. That's why we have so many notebooks of Leonardo da Vinci and not all that many paintings, because he was all about planning beforehand in order to perfect the expressions and their interaction and their relationship with each other. You have to do that if you want to write a great book. Now, if you just want to write something that will make you some money, that's totally legitimate. But don't pretend and don't kid yourself that you're going to write something great. Not possible. That's what I say. If you have a question, leave it down below. If you have any comments you want to yell at me, also leave them down below, and follow me for more content like this, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.